Open the plastic SIM card door. Press the card in to release it and slide it out of the slot. Here's a closer look. Remove the single retaining screw. Unsnap the plastic door. Free the tab and pull the hard disk out of the chassis. Remove the 4 retaining screws. Lift the frame off of the drive. Remove the 2 retaining screws. Turn the system over and open the cover. Push the keyboard toward the rear, then rotate it up, flip it over, and set it down on the palm rest. Disconnect the 2 ribbon cables. Here's a closer look. Press the 2 DIMM release latches. Carefully slide the DIMM out of the slot. Disconnect the 2 antennas. Remove the single retaining screw. Lift the adapter out of the chassis. Remove the retaining screws. Disconnect the real-time clock battery from the system board. Disconnect the other 4 bezel connectors from the system board as shown. Remove the 2 retaining screws. Starting from the front, unsnap the bezel from the chassis. Disconnect the remaining cable. Disconnect the battery from the system board and lift it out of the slot in the chassis. Disconnect the power connector and lift it from the system board. Here's a closer look. Remove the 6 retaining screws. Carefully work the system board out of the chassis. Disconnect the video cable from the system board. Disconnect the cable from the system board. Loosen captive screw number 1, then screw number 2. Then loosen captive screw number 3. Carefully lift the assembly from the system board. Remove the 2 retaining screws. Carefully lift the display from the chassis. Remove the 2 retaining screws. Lift the speakers out of the chassis. Here's a closer look. Disconnect the real-time clock battery from the system board.